Hey, vinyl community, it's me back for part 2 of the most recent vinyl finds that I have. I have been picking up a fair amount of records lately. I've been lucky, been finding some great deals locally, as I've shown in part 1. If you haven't seen part 1, please watch part 1. Also, I encourage you to comment and get some dialogue going about the music that's being shown. It's fun. It's fun to talk about music and find like-minded people, and I've found you all. All right, man. I'm really out of. I feel like I'm out of practice here. Jeez, I have to make more videos because I'm actually kind of a little nervous. It's new. It's kind of a new thing again, which is kind of exciting at the same time. But anyways, all right. On with the records. That's what you're here for, right? Yeah. So this is a record that from a band that I've absolutely loved for years. Since they came out, I've really enjoyed their music. I never had much. I've never been lucky enough to find original pressings on vinyl, but I found this one at Second Spin actually. It's an original press of The Fawn by the Sea and Cake, and man, oh man, I love this album. So my wife loves this album too, which is great, you know. So this is an original press from 1996. It's the Sea and Cake, The Fawn on Thrill Jockey Records, I do believe. Yeah, Thrill Jockey 039, so it's the 39th release. Cannot go wrong. I mean, really great psychedelic pop styles. What else could you say? Just the singer-songwriter Sam Prekop is just an amazing lyricist as well, and a lot of these guys are in the band Tortoise. I don't need to tell you guys that, though you already know. And I was also lucky enough to find this this also, but I don't think this is a original press. Maybe it is. I don't know. 1997. Really? Oh, this is the back. Sorry, which is nothing. But it's called Two Gentlemen. It's their first EP, I do believe, or one of their first EPs. But yes, it's pretty sparse packaging actually. A lot of white. But this is also on Thrill Jockey. Not as good, to be honest. Like, I'm kind of iffy about this. I like the first tune, which is called, bear with me here, The Cheech Wizard Meets Baby Ultraman in the Cool Blue Cave. Short stories about birds, trees, and the sports life wherever you are. That's the name of the tune. Yeah. Yes, we're listening to Tire Fire again in the background. That's me on the pedal steel. Never played it before in my life. I just let me try that. It was fun. This is just I just picked this up in the last couple of days. I love it when this happens. Like, you know, for $3 I found this great compilation on Atlantic called The Avant-Garde. Features music by like Roland Kirk, Charles Mingus, Ornette Coleman, Don Cherry, John Coltrane, Roscoe Mitchell. I haven't listened to it yet, but I can't wait to. $3 in mint condition from 1986. The Avant-Garde. I mean, who wouldn't pick this up? Seriously, for $3. Unbelievable. I've just been lucky. Honestly, it's not like I live in record Shangri-La like ZeekGeek. Oh my God. Man. The records in Colorado. I think that's where you're at. Hope so. Alright, this is another album. Pay attention, Fred Big Star, because I know you'd love this record, man. I know you like flute, and I know you like sort of it mixed with sort of avant-garde jazz, or just really good jazz, actually. This Toronto-based flautist by the name of Jane Bunnett, is that how you say it? Yeah, Bunnett. Jane Bunnett. In Due Time with, well, you can see Don Pullen, Dewey Redman, Vincent Chansey, who I guess played with Sun Ra, I just learned from Facebook a while back, Larry Kramer, Claude Ranger, Scott Alexander, Brian Dickinson. This is a scorcher of an album, seriously. It's really, really fantastic. Released on, I've never even seen anything by this label before, but Dark Light, based out of Toronto, Ontario. Uh, she does a Carla Bley tune on here. She's just an amazing flautist, and she also plays soprano saxophone as well. So this is fantastic. The drummer on this, man, it's just fantastic. Claude Ranger, man, I'm telling you, good stuff, really good stuff. Check that out if you can, Fred, because I know you'd like it. Another killer pickup just recently at the same spot for $5. Actually, no, it wasn't the same spot, but it's a local spot. Not Second Spin, it was at Backstreet Records, this one. It's an album called Vision by Jan Gabarek. How would you say that? That's Jan, right? Jan Gabarek and Pele Mikkelborg and Shankar. Oh my god, this is so good. This is way ahead of its time. This is one of the best ECM records I think I've ever heard. I mean, I do like ECM, but I like it when they explore a little bit more, and it's not always that ECM sound. That's just me personally, but this is just amazing, especially the tune Vision, I guess it's called. Oh my goodness, an astral projection. So Shankar plays 10-string stereophonic double violin and percussion. Jan Gabarek does tenor, soprano, and bass saxophone and percussion, and Pele Mikkelberg plays trumpet and flugelhorn. And this was released in 1984. ECM, for those who like ECM, it's 1261. Amazing album, really. This floored me. We're at 6 minutes. Shout out to Sekafunk, man. Good to see you. Making videos way more regularly than I am. I want to get back to it, I truly do. But I will. But I've been loving what you've been showing, man. You always show the really, really great shit, man. It's awesome. And this, I love Keith Jarrett, but he can be hit and miss for me. I don't know why. He just can, you know. But this album is probably one of the best ones I've ever heard by him. Keith Jarrett's Backhand on Impulse. I got this also at a good price, $2. $2. It's in great shape. $2. But the tune Kuum, K-U-U-M, I tried to find it on YouTube, but no, not there. But anyways, this is so good. It's like more of a, what would I say? More of a fusion, sort of, in a, almost sometimes, you know, bordering on the Electric Miles sound kind of thing sometimes. This is a great album, man. I'm really lucky to find that. What else do we got? Another great score that surprised the shit out of me was this $1 Al Di Meola album. This is way better than I expected. It's Land of the Midnight Sun, but look who he's got playing on it. I mean, Alphonse Mouzon on drums, Jaco Pastorius on bass, Mingo Lewis on percussion, Barry Miles on electric piano. I mean, how can it not be good? I don't know how this one eluded me for so long, but for $1, man, I picked it up, and it's fantastic. Al Di Meola is an amazing sort of fusion guitarist. 8 minutes. Joe Farrell, Song of the Wind, another great album on CTI. CTI, again, is another sort of label in a way that can be hit and miss for me. I mean, not all stuff on CTI that I've heard I've liked, but when they get it right, they get it right. And this is pretty good. I mean, it's not super, like, through the roof fantastic. Engineered by Rudy Van Gelder, at his studios in 1970. Features Joe Farrell on soprano and tenor sax, flute and oboe, Chick Corea on piano, Dave Holland on bass, Jack DeJohnette on drums, and John McLaughlin on guitar. What am I saying? I haven't listened to this in about a week or two, but it's probably killer with that lineup. I mean, how can it not be? Seriously. Come on, people. This is a great record. What am I saying? I don't know shit. Alright. An album that I've wanted forever and ever, but just never saw in the wild. I just never had the opportunity to buy it at a half-decent price. And for $1.99, because there's a little bit of, you know, damage on the cover, which doesn't bother me in the least. I'm after the music, people. That's what the fuck I want. That's like the jam in the cake. gets laid here, alright? Give me a break. Patti Smith's Horses. Ugh, man. An absolute stunner of an album on Arista. And not the best shape. Obviously I paid $2 for it, so it's not in the best shape, but it's not that bad. As you can see a little bit. It needs to be cleaned, of course. And I'm gonna start a little jar. I call it my record cleaning jar. I'm just gonna keep putting money in it, and hopefully someday get like a really nice cleaning machine. I don't have anything right now to clean my records. I want to get an Okie Noki or something. I don't know the names for these friggin' things. All right, so the last record I'm going to show is this one that I picked up. It was again a great price. I think I paid $8 for this, but it's Trent Mahler or something like that. And this is like kind of all over the place as far as like styles of music. There's a little bit of trip hop. There's a little bit of sort of post rock-ish sounding stuff. Many different singers. If I do remember correctly, it's on In My Room Records, released in Rough Trade in Germany. Anyway, Trent Mahler. Oh, I still have more records, believe it or not. So I might make a part 3. You never know. I'm kind of feeling it tonight, you know. I was going to show you what I'm drinking, but it's way the hell over there. Ah, screw it, I'm going to go get it. And you're going to watch me go get it. Oh yeah! Here we go. Oh, hi there. Just having a Heineken. Watched a little bit of the FIFA World Cup tonight. Some good football happening. Some good goals, some good headers. Yeah. Good to see everybody still making videos, you know. Been routinely watching Bostonian Reggie and Big Star 1000, Secca Funk, Derek Higgins is making lots of videos. Everybody's making videos, really. That's good to see. I watch them and I comment when I can. Yeah. Anyway, I feel like I'm wasting your time, but I just feel like hanging out, yo. Let's hang out. Come on, have a beer. Cheers. Hope you've been enjoying the crazy sounds of completely improvised music of tire fire in the background. I don't even know if you can hear it. Usually you can hear it too much in my videos, but hopefully that's not the case. You know, it's, yeah. Let's just sit here in silence for a little bit. I could do my De Niro impression. You looking at me? I got a nipple, Greg. You gonna milk me? That's one of my favorite lines he's ever said. I got nipples, Greg. You gonna milk me? That was from the movie Meet the Fockers, I think. Alright. Talk to you later. I'll be back making more videos. Take care.